Okay, let's talk about the last topic for this material, and that's the quadratics. So if we have something like this, f of x equals negative x squared plus 6x plus 1, and we say, find the vertex of that. And you're thinking, well, I know how to find the vertex. I've been doing that since I was a little kid. Well, we're going to do something different. We're going to do it using calculus. So we're going to say, all right, the derivative of that is negative 2x plus 6. Just using the power rule, we should be good at that by now. And then you say, oh yeah, the vertex, this is a negative x squared, so that'd be an upside down parabola. So the vertex is going to be that top right there. So the vertex is the zero of the derivative because it's the max, and a parabola is only going to have one max. So we say, all right, let's just find the zero of the derivative. And I know I'm writing too many steps and you're insulted. So x is 3. And then you say, oh yeah, now to find the y coordinate, we have to go back to the original function to find the y coordinate. So we'd have negative, and then the 3 squared plus 6 times 3 plus 1. So negative 9 plus 18 plus 1. So what do we end up with? 10. So the vertex turns out to be 3, 10. All right. And you're thinking, oh yeah, that's easy. That's no big deal. But we already know how to find a vertex. Well, as a matter of fact, you do know how to find a vertex. You've been doing it since you were little kids. When you were a little kid, you learned that formula that the vertex is negative b over 2a, comma, and then the y coordinate was still, you had to plug that value in, f of negative b over 2a. Then you're like, okay, well, check this out. That negative b over 2a, that all starts with standard form of a quadratic, which makes a parabola. So we've got standard form right here. Okay, now check this out. If I do the derivative of this, I get 2a x plus b. So there's my derivative of my standard form. So there's standard form. You've been doing this since you were little kids. There's the derivative of standard form using the power rule. Let's find the zero of the derivative. So 2ax plus b is equal to 0, because the zero of the derivative should be the vertex. So let me see. What do we get here? Negative 2ax equals negative b. So divide by the 2a. So we get whoa. Check it out. The x coordinate of the vertex using calculus, using the zero of the derivative, is negative b over 2a, which is that formula you've been using since you were a little kid. So the point is, you've been doing calculus since you were a little kid. You've been using that formula, negative b over 2a, which comes from the derivative. Anyway, I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. You've been doing that for a long time. And so all this time you've actually been doing calculus. But anyway, this is the last type of problem on the worksheet that we're doing, at least for now, for calculus. And you're going to expand on this a lot next year when you get into AB and applied calculus and whatever you do.